Hi, we are just few weeks away from Apple's September 2018 unveil, and this year we are expecting three of new iPhones. One upgraded iPhone X with better specs, one with 6.5-inch screen, so bigger than iPhone X for people who think iPhone X is too small, and I definitely think iPhone X is too small. It is just a larger iPhone 7, and then one budget level cheap model with LCD screen, but it will be 6.1-inch screen, so I can't wait to see what Apple has in store this year. This will be the best Apple marketing strategy and also the best iPhones Apple ever made. I'm super excited, even though 2000 iPhone probably won't be in my hands because I paid just too much for that little guy. So yeah, probably I will upgrade in 2019. I don't see need for upgrade this year. And also welcome to my channel. My name is Tilen and let's get right into it. So, like I said, we are getting an upgraded 5.inch version iPhone X with the same design, but with new rumored gold color, which will look insane, and also one more exciting premium handset with 6.5-inch OLED display, which will be, in my opinion, the perfect size. The last, but probably most anticipated iPhone will be the budget and 6.1-inch LCD model, and because of this LCD display, it will have the same iPhone X design but with a little bigger bezels. The LCD model is also rumored to come with a variety of color options, similar to iPhone 5C back in 2013. Apple Analytics Ming Chi Kuo, I believe that's the correct pronunciation, believes that Apple is considering gray, white, orange, red and blue as colored options for this LCD model. All three models will support Face ID, which will stay the same like last year. The LCD model will have lower resolution with PPI about 312 to 330, which will look awful on 6.1-inch display, I guess. The 5.8-inch iPhone X new model will supposedly have the same resolution as current iPhone X, so PPI around 458, and the premium handset with 6.5-inch display will probably have PPI around 480 to 500. So Apple will finally meet the game and compete with other Android handsets, which mostly have PPI around 550. As you can see, I talk a lot about new iPhones just in screen sizes. And that is because the only part that hasn't been leaked is actually their names. We didn't know how the new iPhones will be named. There is a possibility that Apple will call iPhone 9 the budget end model and then iPhone 11 and 11 Plus, but I don't think so. I think that Apple will go iPad-like and name their new models like iPhone and then iPhone 10 and iPhone 10 Plus 2018 or something like that to simplify the lineup a little bit. The next generation iPhones will support wireless charging, and the new rumor suggests that it will be faster, as Apple will use thicker Cooper coil solution compared to FPC in current iPhones, which can offset the thermal effects generated by the increase of power. Speaking of power, the next iPhones will have 7nm Apple A12 chip manufactured by TSMC, which will have about 10% improvements compared to A11, and that will be crazy fast because currently Apple A11 Bionic chip is without competition. We can expect something like that. So single core around 4700 and multi-core around 13,000, and this is insane compared to my MacBook Pro, which has multi-core around 16,000, and we are talking about phone versus computer. So yeah, Apple chips are just insane, and I can't wait to see Apple chips even in the MacBooks. Also expect big GPU improvements. The 5.8-inch and 6.5-inch model will get an additional 1 gigs of RAM, but the lower LCD model will have just 3 gigs of RAM, and also Apple may ditch 3D Touch from that model to keep the price tag low. Battery life in the 5.8-inch model should be similar to the one in iPhone X, but on the Plus one, batteries will increase in size for about 25% to a massive 3300 or 3400 mAh. The 6.1-inch model won't include space-saving technology like stack logic board or L-shaped battery, so the battery should be smaller than one in the Plus model. According to Wall Street Journal, Apple may opt to do away with quad-column LTE chips in 2018 iPhones due to a legal dispute between companies. So Apple will use Intel LTE chips, but it is not yet clear what speed it will offer, but definitely it will be faster. 6.1 and 6.5-inch model may support dual SIM standby, allowing for LTE plus LTE connectivity, and this will be insane. There also will be some improvements to camera, yet we don't know what improvements, but for sure 5.8 and 6.5-inch model will have a dual camera with a bigger sensor than the one in the iPhone X, and the 6.1-inch model will have just one camera to achieve that lower price point. 2018 iPhones are also rumored to come with fast charger out of the box, so you won't have to buy additional fast charger adapter like I was forced in 2017. It will be 18-watt adapter with USB-C to Lightning cable. Also, the 3.5mm headphone jack adapter will not be included in the box due to the fact that Apple is switching to wireless future and might eliminate Lightning connector or any ports in the iPhone completely. So the last thing is pricing, storage and release date. 5.8 and 6.5-inch model may support or may get 512 gigs of storage as the new option, whereas 6.1-inch model will stay at a maximum of 256 gigs. Pricing for this year iPhones will be lower than last year. So the 6.1-inch cheap model will start at around $699 to $749. The 5.8-inch model will start at $899 to $949, and the most expensive and the best Apple smartphone, so the 6.5-inch iPhone X Plus model, will start at $999, so the same as last year's iPhone X. 3 iPhones are expected to be announced on September 12th, based on last year's announcements. Following September 14 pre-orders, new iPhones will probably be launched at September 21st, on Friday of course. That is all for that video. Thank you all for watching. Really excited about the 6.5-inch iPhone and can't wait to see what Apple has to offer. Bye, see you in my next one.